So the first website that I chose to review for a portfolio was Jonathan Gottschall, and he is an author. The site is very aesthetically pleasing and quickly sets a dark, ominous mood. It's a scroll site, so the more you reveal more information as you scroll about the books he wrote, some reviews. It could be easier to navigate with some clarity. Right here, you don't realize exactly that you're looking at the book immediately. It just kind of looks like you're on a random page and you're not quite sure that this is actually about his book that he wrote. It takes a moment to realize this. There could be more content besides the advertising and perhaps a homepage that is not just about his book. You could have a homepage and then 2 pages about his books. Other content included is about press, so these are articles that were written about his books, about him himself, just a quick excerpt about his accomplishments and a little bit about his home life, and then a contact page where you can get in contact with his publicist, agent, etc. I like the simplicity of his website and the lack of clutter or unnecessary content. Everything is clean looking and lacks distractions from the content, which I would like to incorporate within my own website. The second website I chose was the Blog S. Now, I chose this one because I'm really interested in blogging and like to do that on my own site. So this is a site that's really easy to navigate. You can easily see the menu at the top and go to every page with it never leaving. She has a ton of different visual elements within her blog posts, giving something extra and allowing her audience to engage that much more. I like how easily you can view everything on this site. I think that the site does have somewhat of a dated look and could perhaps be modernized. I also find that the content on the sides of the site can be somewhat distracting, and they could maybe downsize by maybe just keeping just the My Books. So as I said before, the homepage is the blog. There is an About page sharing briefly a little bit about herself, including her home life, as well as a page where people can pay her to advertise their stuff right here. She also then has 2 pages about her books. She has a My Shop page, which links you somewhere else, but I think that she should put this in the top of her page because I feel like she would get way more traffic rather than just putting it over on the side like that, looking like it's almost, not really part of it. The way she writes in her blog with the content and visual imagery is something that inspires me in my own portfolio and something that I want to incorporate in my own blog posts. Okay, the third one I chose was WTF by Mark Marum. This guy's hilarious and he has a podcast where he just interviews people. So I chose this site because I'm interested in creating a storytelling podcast of my own. This site is very clean, modern, hip, and easy to navigate with the menu in the corner always there, never moving. And you can easily listen to the podcasts if you like.
Hey folks, the second season.
So all of these allow you to easily go between. He has a blog page called The Dispatches. You can easily navigate where you want to go. You can check out his merchandise if you like. His portfolio would be considered his podcast, which is not only on the podcast section, the episode guide, the home, and it's so easy to find whatever you're looking for, and so you can easily showcase his work. I love the very modern, clean, kind of hipster look of this website, most of all out of all of them, and I would like to incorporate that in my own little podcast and would like to future display mine in the same way. So some of the similarities between them is that they all showcase their work on the front page, and I think that that's really important. They're kind of different in that the WTF page is kind of hipster and really easy to navigate. Blog S is very girly feeling, and it almost feels like you stumbled on to someone's personal journal. And then the Jonathan page is kind of cold, dark, and very more professional looking.